Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's the word? What's the word? Happy Friday. The first day of summer is coming up very soon. The weather is changing. Everybody's graduating. There's proms. It's a lot going on. You got kindergarten graduations, elementary school graduations, 8th grade graduations, high school and college grads.
You got somebody in each category.
Shout out to everybody that is out here excelling and succeeding and graduating. That is so amazing. So dope. And shame on you if you're crying at a kindergarten graduation saying, my baby made it. Oh God. Hi Paulette, how are you?
Hi Paulette.
It's gonna be an amazing weekend. I got some friends flying in from out of town. You know, we live in very close. We live in Hollywood. We out here. So it's the BET Awards weekend. It's a lot going on. My bestie Romeo is on his way here. He wants me to go different places. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta pop out this weekend. Okay. Well, say less. So I don't go out that often, but I'm coming outside this weekend. I'm outside. Your girl is gonna be outside. And I'll post some footage. Okay? Yep. Hi, Vonda. How are you?
Guess that leaves me with the little baby.
Well, she busy too. Okay, Saturday she has martial arts. Right after that, she has piano lessons. And then she has a birthday party to go to. So her Saturday is gonna be lit, okay? These kids got lives.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, for real. Thanks. So yeah, that's just what it is. That's why you be gone for 10 minutes.
What?
You.
That's why what? When I leave? What you talking
No, when I go live, you come in like 10 minutes later.
It's okay, they used to it. I ain't no way, I'm right here.
Oh my God. Hi, Cardiel. How you doing?
Cousin Cardiel?
Yeah, that's my boy right there. That's my boy. Yes, sir. Yeah, we started just a little late today. Just had some things going on, but yeah. Normally in the summertime, we take a break. We take like 2 months off. I don't think we're going to take that long off, but we are definitely going to take a break this summer. And we'll be back in the fall. I'll let you know. Okay, I'll let you guys know exactly when we're going to take our break because we need it.
Well,
Hi, Marvin.
Because of the traveling and all. We travel a lot.
Yeah, the summertime be busy, you know?
Busy.
We be everywhere. So we got places to go and stuff. And then it's like when we're in different places, it's kind of hard to do the live because some places that we go to, they have weekend events and it's a lot going on. So, yeah.
Well, it's understandable. Mm-hmm. Summer is different from the winter.
So again, thank you all for, thank you all for being you. Thank you all for being so supportive. Yes, last week we had a great show with Dr. Harmony. If you didn't see it, go ahead and check it out. It's very inspiring. It's very transparent, real, and uplifting. And that's what we want to bring to the table. Just real, genuine, raw conversations. And so I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation that we had last week.
Yeah, it was enlightening as well. Mm-hmm. You know, it reminds me of one of the shows we did back. I think it was Shorty Smooth. Mm-hmm. When he
Shorty Smooth
able
and
to,
the DJs. Yeah, I
he
know
was able to, talk about some things in his journey that was, you know, a lot of people had no idea, including me. I was like, wow. And you never know people's battles, struggles, and journey. Like, we just human beings. Things happen to everybody. So
Everybody, nobody's exempt. No, you are not untouchable. None of us are. So yes.
ain't you as a family member, it's the same thing. So, but, we just saw our little cousin graduating on Facebook.
Hi, Lynn John. Yo. Hi, Cheryl. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's a lot. We saw our little cousin graduate on Facebook.
My
My
grandson.
nephew just graduated from 8th grade.
So the thing is now, they take their money and spread it all out and show everybody how much money they got. And I'm like, they acting like the Detroit and Chicago pimps, like the way they fan all their money and fan their coats and all that. And then I'm like, you know, I don't believe in none of that because somebody's watching on there. They like, what address is that they at? Let's go over there and take that money. You know, you got a lot of ignorance too.
Yeah.
And
The great part about it is, it's too many kids doing it. They'll lose their mind trying to.
they'll lose their life.
Yeah, their mind and their life, trying to see who they gonna target. Like, no. And everybody in our family got dogs and everything, so run up and get bit, get hurt for real. Like, yeah, it ain't sweet.
Everybody in our family got dogs.
Yeah, we all got dogs along with other things, but dogs, before you even get a dog, you getting your bit off, period. So yeah, I want to go ahead and bring on this guest this evening.
We got a guest?
Yeah. He's amazing. He's just an amazing human being. We are blessed to know him, to be associated with him, to deal with him and have a relationship with him. So I want to go ahead and bring him on. He's super good people. Okay? Okay.
You know, them dogs don't always crack up to be people say they are. I tried to do that to our dogs when they bit me. I was like, it's me. Oh, that's family.
Hi, Cardell.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Oh, when you said all that, I was like, holy, she can't be talking about me.
What did I say?
Good people, nice, and all that good stuff you just said. Oh my goodness. I said, is she talking about me?
Are you kidding me? You already know what it is.
Don't make me start singing, man. When I see your face, I be wanting to break out like, oh.
Hey, I'll give you a track. Don't play, okay?
That's right. That's right. You know we stay ready. Hey,
I know.
man, I want to introduce my man, Cardell, to the world that don't know him. You know, he's a performing artist. Recording artist, performing artist. He has great music, makes a lot of tracks and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we introduce y'all to the one and only Cardell.
Give some
All
hearts,
right,
give
all
some hearts.
right. What's happening? What's going
Performed at
on?
New Steppers events all over the country.
Yeah.
How are you, young man?
Good, man. Good.
Yes. Why don't you enlighten us on your journey? Where you from? How did you get
Man.
involved with this whole music and the stepping culture? Just let us know what's happening.
Okay, let me see. I think my first show was in the 6th grade. I started playing, actually, and this is the true gift from the man upstairs, because nobody else in my family can hold a note in the bag, okay?
I understand.
So it's definitely a gift from the man upstairs. The first song I ever played, I don't know how I got this guitar, but I just picked it up and started playing Superfly. That was the first song I ever played.
Really?
That's incredible.
Yeah, I just started playing, and then from that point on.
Tell them where you from. Tell them where you
Oh,
from.
that's right, my bad. South side of Chicago, 98th and Cottage.
Absolutely.
You know, I grew up on 98th and Cottage. I used to go back and forth from my mom's house to dad's house. My mom lived on 48th and King. So yeah,
Okay.
King Drive down that way. But
Absolutely.
I'll tell you something really crazy. I'm actually a little embarrassed because my stepping skills should be a lot better than they are because I actually started stepping in 1977, 76.
See, but you didn't keep going.
No, because the music came into play.
I got you.
And then I stopped. Like in concert band, I think I played sax for about 4 years in concert band. But my first instrument was bass. Let me go back there. That was my first instrument. It is my first instrument.
You know what's crazy, man?
Hmm.
We're around the same age.
Right.
My first band and performance was in 6th grade.
Is that right?
I swear to you. And we performed at the field house. That was a big deal. All the little kids was around.
Yeah, of course.
I just hate I didn't take on no instrument, man, because I could sing, but you need that instrument, and you were smart in doing that.
Well, I think that was my calling from the man upstairs because I actually wish I had kept stepping now. you know,
That's
but
all right.
that was my calling, and what I did was at that point after that, I worked in our store. We still got a store over there on 98th and Cottage. My dad is still there.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's still there. He's still there. That whole corner, yeah. And
That's beautiful.
I worked in the store. Of course, he was overpaying me. I'm not even gonna tell you how much I was getting paid to hit some lottery ticket numbers in. So I took the money and I bought a little 4-track. Are you familiar? That little Tascam 4-track?
Absolutely.
I bought that, and then at that point, I don't know how. I don't know how I had a Fender Rhodes and the guitar, bass. I used to use the drums on my organ. I had an organ, a Hammond organ. You remember those drums? You hit it and it said, boom, and that was a funky beat right there.
That's right.
So I would use that as the beat. I take the mic, have that under there. So on the first track, I know people probably don't get what I'm saying, but when you go in the studio or even on computers, you have different tracks that you can put sounds on. So, and I only had 4. So I would take the mic, put it under there, and get the drums, and then I would record that and play a bass line, right? Play it straight down. Then, next track I'll do the keyboard, do the rolls. Third track I'll do the guitar. Then I would take all 3 tracks, bounce them down to 1, so that would leave me 3 more tracks open.
Right.
Then I would lay down 1 vocal, another vocal, sing the 3rd vocal live, and bounce the other 2 down. So now I got 2 more, so on and so forth. So that's pretty much how I got started. And I remember back then I was like, wow, if they could come up with something. Well, actually, the synthesizer came out first. I had a Juno 106. I got a hold of a Juno. Oh, that was a classic keyboard. Oh, I wish I hadn't got rid of that sucker. Classic keyboard. I was saying, man, if they could figure out a way to have some drums, some real drums going on, oh my goodness, I'd be in the game. Mm-hmm. Then came the drum machine. I think it was an OBX8 was the first one. Then the Lindrum became really popular. The Lindrum, that was what Prince was using a lot. And even Jimmy and Terry on a lot of that SOS band and the 808, the Roland 808, all that. So at that point, I was pretty much set. So then, I think had to be around 22 years old. I came out to LA, searching, trying to do the music thing. And ironically enough, before I left, my dad told me, he said, look, he said, don't leave. He said, I'll put your studio down front. I said, what are you talking about? I said, that's a lot of money. I said, that's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. You can't do that. Let me tell you something. If I knew the money he was making back then, I wouldn't have left. I would not have left. But, you try to do things on your own, be your own man, that kind of thing.
For sure.
So I came out here, man, and I had a buddy quote
Out
unquote.
here where?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you, bro. I had a buddy. He picked me up. You know, I thought he was gonna put me up. You know, he was living with his wife and her mom in a
Okay.
house in Inglewood, right? Right off Crenshaw. Now I know the area. I know where I didn't know back
So you
then.
talking about California?
Yes, yeah, Inglewood, California. So
Got it.
I said, all right. So he picked me up from the airport, right, on the bus. On the bus. And I had my bass and my suitcase. So, and I'm young, whatever. Okay, well, whatever. He dropped me off. I will never, and I got a bad memory. I will never, ever forget this. He dropped me off at Merle's, and this is a big difference. I didn't know that at the time. It's a big difference between motel with an M and hotel with an H. He dropped me off at Merle's Motel. And keep this in mind, bro. Never been out the state of Chicago. Never been nowhere.
Wow.
So I'm in this motel on Crenshaw right before you get to El Camino College.
I just want to say something right here. And that is that for those of you who have never been to been to California, Chicago and California are night and day. They're two whole different worlds, period, flat out. There's no comparison on no level. There's nothing you can relate to on no level from either side. Am I right?
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
So at that point, now keep this in mind. I don't know, maybe I was kept or whatever, but I never, because I worked in the family business.
Right.
You know, I didn't know what it was like to try to get a job. You know what I mean? So I had to say, dang, I woke up the next day. I said, wow, I guess I better get the paper and try to get a job, you know? So I'm like looking at the one ass, calling folks, woo, woo, woo. Long story short, man, and this is by the grace of God, I ended up in Hollywood in a room with the bathroom down the hall. And like I said, this had to be about 40 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So at that time, I think I was paying something like $240 a month. And let me tell you, it was hard to come up with that $240. Okay. Matter of fact, let me go back a bit. I had lived at one point with my buddy and his sister. His sister was in Dreamgirls at the time.
Okay.
And they let me, sleep on the floor, which I was grateful. He gave me a blanket and everything. I'm like, oh man, I'm good. Mm-hmm. So dig this. I would have to get up at about 4 o'clock in the morning to be at the bus stop by 4:30 to get on the bus to get to Hollywood to do this phone job, right? Now, at the end of the week, let me tell you how much I made at the end of the week and was happy for it. I think it was a whopping $73 in change.
It's whopping.
Whopping $73 in change. Now, keep this in mind. All this struggling I'm going through, I could go home and be making money.
Right.
But you know what? Hey, I made it up in my mind. I was not coming back.
That's a beautiful thing.
I was not coming back. Now, don't get me wrong. It was some times when I did have to call home. You know, I did have to make that call.
It's some of us still calling home to this day. Go ahead.
But it was rare. But, I did have to call a couple of times. So luckily, I got out of the room and made it to a bachelor's. Me and another one of my buddies, we split the bachelor apartment. And from that point on, it was, just the work thing. And
so when did you start recording?
I was always recording off and on. But I'll tell you how I got in the stepping game, though. This is funny. Because obviously I already knew about stepping because I was stepping since 1977.
Right, from Chicago.
Yeah. So I did a CD, and I sent it back to one of my buddies in Chicago, and he said, man, one of these songs would be a stepping cut. I said, crazy me, of course. I said, man, what? They still stepping?
But you know what? Let me say this. That wasn't far-fetched because it's most of the people that left Chicago in the 70s and even us that were still in Chicago, we didn't see this dance growing like it. You know, it was just a high school, grammar school thing.
Right. Some you do it in the basement for fun, you know.
Our uncles and aunts bop at the taverns. It wasn't a big deal.
Right. And that's what I want to know. Like, what year was the first year that you ever saw stepping in California?
Okay, that's a good question because when I was here before everybody got here. Well, I don't know. They might have been here. I didn't know about them, you know. But I do remember, and I can't remember the exact year, but I remember seeing. This is who I remember seeing. Now it might have been some other people as well. You know what I'm saying? But I remember seeing Gary and Terrence, and they were at the Hollywood Park.
Gary and who?
And Terrence.
Correct. Was the first. Terrence was the first person to come out here and start any type of stepping, and Gary was right behind him.
Yeah, I remember seeing both of those guys at the Hollywood Park. And of course, crazy me again, I didn't stick around for no lessons. Of course not. Why would I do that, right? You know what I'm saying? I should have just stuck around just for the heck of it, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I didn't. I just really wanted to check it out, see what was going on, you know.
Right.
Like, oh, wow, this is interesting. Okay, great, whatever, you know. But I do recall this moment, though. Actually, I had a song before I'll Do What You Want Me To that really caught on.
I'll do what
you want me I had a song before that one.
Yeah.
And it was a Girl Like You, but that didn't really hit. I mean, it did. It opened up some doors for me. But,
That I'll Do.
No.
That I'll Do What You Want Me To is a classic.
So who
wow.
was DJs or some of the people to push your music to the culture?
Well, here's what happened. Because I'll say this. I wasn't one of those people that you put your stuff out there and then you get a call, hey, man, you hot in the stepping community. It wasn't like that for me. I planned to do this. You know what I mean? I planned this.
That's right.
And by the grace of God, it happened. You know,
That's right.
You never can make nothing happen. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
But I was here and DJ Sensitivity.
Okay.
That was actually the first person to play me. I went up to her. I said, like, hey, you know what? I got a stepping cut. And at that time, be honest with you, see, I was used to like the JBs, you know, Monorail, Watergate. Matter of fact, they don't even play Mad Power. Remember Mad Power?
Are you kidding? That's the one.
Thank you.
Yes.
They don't even, I tell you another one that they don't play a lot. I'm getting ready to give some DJs some jewels right here. You remember this one? Key Plays It Cool by Marvin Gaye.
Cool by Marvin Gaye. And what about Dog a Donut?
Dog a Donut. Yes, exactly.
Yes, those was the hidden jewels.
Absolutely.
But see, that's the music that we knew from the 70s.
In Chicago.
In Chicago, on the dance floor, right?
That's it.
You see everybody run to the middle of the floor when them songs come on because somebody is throwing out in that circle.
And see, that's the thing. See, people don't realize. Back then, at least this is what I saw with my eyes. Now, it could be different. But through my eyes, they would wait and they'd be like, steppers, this next one's for you.
Right.
And then they throw on the stepping cut, and it would be whoever's the baddest cat, they had the biggest crowd.
That's the truth. They
would have the biggest crowd, and you crowd around them and be like, God, dog. And let me tell you something. The vibe, see, this is what I miss. And I don't think, and there's no knock against what's going on now, but maybe, I don't know. The vibe, the way it used to be, I don't think will never, ever, ever be captured again.
Well, you know what happened when the 80s came? We grew up a little more. We had a little money. We
Mhm.
could drive a little bit. We started going and partying with these older people. So when the 90s came, that stepping contest came, and that changed everything.
Uh,
Nothing will never be the same when that contest came, because what you and I are talking about is pure stuff. It was pure. It was untouched.
yes,
Days
yes.
later, after the contest, the internet came.
Right.
That's another reason why it'll never be the same.
That
That's
that
true.
me and
That's
you
true.
talking about, it was untouched.
You 100 proof, brother. 100.
Yes.
Because let me tell you something. You did not even get out there.
Unless you was cold.
You did not do it.
That's the truth.
You know, and the dress code. Oh my God. These brothers, even some of them had pimp slick hair, the attire. Oh, it was just that vibe, that cool vibe. I
Well,
can't even put it in words.
you know what made that special? We were teenagers, man. We
Yeah.
wasn't 40 and 50 years old.
Right, right,
We
right.
was
That's true.
we was hustling, shoot dice, whatever we could do to get the money to go get these outfits. It was way more special than when you work, you get a check, and you can go buy what you want. It wasn't like that,
Right. I get you.
right?
I get you. I get
Yeah,
you.
man, it made it so much. When we showed up, we all had on these two-piece maids with the cap and all that.
Ah,
We all impressed each other. We were all in the same situation. We knew
yep.
this stuff was hard to come by. Sometimes you and your boy would switch made suits, borrow each other's clothes, because we didn't have access to a lot of money. You feel me?
Right, right,
So it
right.
made it so much more special.
And when I came out here, boy, I missed that vibe. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes,
Because
yes.
another thing, I mean, Chicago was just a whole different kind. I mean, it was a vibe, man. I mean, you walk out the house, I mean, probably because it had more neighborhood vibe. Out here, and
Oh,
from what I've
yes.
experienced, it's not really a neighborhood vibe because it's people from
Yes.
all over the world out here.
Too busy. It's too much.
And it's like that. That's how it is. In Chicago, we was all trying to get to know each other on the block and on the
Yes.
block.
My,
I mean, look, you go out and ride your bike. Hey, man, we're going to be shooting some ball at about 3 o'clock. Come on down to the spot. Okay, man, yeah, I'm okay, cool. You know, that kind of thing. And back in those days, that was the stories, whereas, yes, if you did something over there, by the time you got back, you in trouble already.
Yeah.
yeah,
If not, if you didn't get checked right there on the spot by somebody else's parents.
yeah, and I do appreciate California, LA's diversity, but it kind of lacks culture to me, especially coming from a cultural city.
Exactly.
Like Chicago has a deep, rich culture. It's thick.
Yeah.
And you come out here and it's like, we don't really have that. Like,
Because, see,
even
look, you can live next to your neighbor out here for about 15 years and don't know their name.
Absolutely true.
and that'll never happen back home, ever.
Never.
So,
No.
like you said, riding a bike, I rode my bike down the block and turned the corner. By the time I turned the corner, it was 3 guys that pulled up behind me on their bike, like, where you going?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going over to Low Park. They was like, well, we ride over there with you.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know those boys, and they became my friends. Like, this is the way it was in
That's
Chicago.
just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
I miss that a lot.
Yeah,
A
me
lot.
too. Me too.
That vibe, man. It's just not the same. Like I said, because there's people from all over the world out here. So
Right.
it's kind of watered down, so to speak.
Well, another thing, Chicago was segregated.
Oh, yeah.
So all we saw was our kind.
That's right.
And it's
You
not
are
like that
absolutely
out
right.
here. It's not like that at all.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
But back to the music thing. Yeah. So what happened, I sent it, and he said, yeah, one of these could be a stepping cut. So I flipped it, and it did well. I mean, I still had to pay my dues, because the first few things I did, I paid for the flight and the room and
Right.
performed for free,
Right.
and was glad to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to make something happen here.
Absolutely.
You know. And then I tell you, now this is hilarious right here. Check this out. So this was when Shermax and DJ Mike was DJing at Stepping for a Dream.
Got it.
Uh,
Out here in California.
Yes.
yes, yes.
This was
That was
one of the first big weekend events outside of Chicago that, well, in California, I should say. And
that's right.
everybody wanted to come to California. Go ahead.
That thing was huge at the time. Huge.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So they told me Shermax, Shermax, if he watching, he crazy. He know he crazy.
That's family to us. That's family.
He
Yes.
said, he said, hey man, we gonna blow you up this weekend. I said, oh yeah? I said, okay, cool. I appreciate it, brother. So I was sitting at a table and he played I Do What You Want Me To, right? So this is how I found out it was cracking. He played it and I was sitting next to, and I know y'all know Terry Rogers.
Yes. Terry
I was
Rogers.
sitting next to Terry. I don't know nobody, not really, because I'm just trying to get in the game, whatever.
Right.
So I was sitting next to Terry. She said, oh, that's my cut.
My song.
Yeah. I said, oh, yeah? I said, yeah, that's me. She said, you the artist? I said, yeah, that's me. She was like, baby, let me tell you. You know how she is. Let me tell you. You the hottest thing in Chicago right now. I said, what? I'm like, really?
Yes.
She said, you can't go into a club and don't hear that song that night.
It's the truth.
I was like, are you serious?
Wow. And you know what about that song?
Huh.
It sounds like a Dusty. It sounds like Before.
Oh, okay.
It's got
It has
a familiarity sound to it.
Yeah.
Man.
Because the beat is not Dusty, but I think the way you're do.
Yeah, that reminds me of another time, man. Honestly, God. And it's not like it's played out. It's like one of those timeless songs.
It's good. It works.
I'll do what you want me to. In the background while you smoothing that, man, that's cold stuff.
Wow, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We finna play that song. We own the rights to this.
That's right. I own the rights, okay? I give you permission.
Oh.
No, absolutely. And I want these people to hear this because it's a lot of people that can't put it together.
Yes. Well, while you pull it up, I'll tell you, this is really crazy, man. I've been through so much, man, but it's not really crazy stuff. But I've been through some things. Let me tell you what happened, man. Remember when Stepping for a Dream
had what? What happened to your sound? We can't hear you. Did we do something?
I don't think we did anything. Cardell?
Is he stuck?
Cardell?
He can't hear us. Did we do something?
We didn't do anything because this is from the phone. Can you hear me?
Nope.
I can't hear him.
You know what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Wonder did he hit his meat?
That's stupid. Cardell? You want me to click him out and bring him back in? Let me try to do that because I don't know what happened. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear us?
Yes, yes, yes.
Cheryl Gardner's on here.
Uh, what's going on?
That's our family.
That's right. That's right. That's my cousin.
This is his song, y'all. No. Hey. Look at the heart going up. Yes. Damn, man. Hell yeah. Yes. We got the man on here.
Oh yeah, hit it.
Hey. Makes me want to step. That's cold.
So you knew.
That's back when we had hair.
Oh, you right about that, brother.
Hell yes.
So now you knew all the everything is me. You knew that, right?
For sure.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's a cold song, man.
Oh man, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so now y'all know if you ain't you know who it is. You know who the artist is now. For sure.
So,
He's,
let,
he's available for gigs in your town, at your event, because everybody love him. Yes.
thank you for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's when we had hair, Tony.
I know. I had hair too.
I understand, bro.
Hey,
Look,
we
I
still alive. My daddy said just keep living.
that's right. You right. You right.
Right?
So let me tell you this real quick. That song almost didn't make it to see daylight. Let me tell you what happened. This is when it was two stepping for dreams, right?
Right.
So, well, okay, I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean no offense to nobody, but this is what happened, and we all boys, okay, and it was just a part of growing and making it in the game.
And learning.
Yeah, and everybody got to pay their dues. Ain't
That's the
nothing,
truth.
no freebies, okay?
Right.
So I called up Rodney Mack. I said, hey, man, I got some stepping cuts. I got to promote. You know what I'm saying? I got some stepping cuts, man. I'm going to send it to you. Can you play them for me? Oh, yeah, I'll play it, yeah. I said, I'm going to come out there. I think this was for his Halloween thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I sent him the cuts. Me and my boy. So I'm driving to Detroit, right? I said, he gonna play. See, I was naive then. I didn't know.
Right.
I said, he gonna play one of my songs, man. Blah blah blah. So long story short, you know how it goes. Didn't get no song played. I was driving back. I was telling my boy, I said, man, we some stupid, you know what I mean? I said, man, I said, I'm a stupid, man. He said, no, man, don't worry about it. It's just something we had to do. So I had to say this. So when I say this, you'll relate to it. So this is when it was two stepping for dreams. I think, Alonzo had his,
Right.
and then the other girl, I ain't even gonna mention her name, she had hers. So I went down there. Rodney was there. So I had to say, hey man, why don't you take a listen to my CD, man? He was like, all right. You know, he cool, you know, all right. I said, okay. I walk away. I'm like in my mind, you know, I'm like, this, he ain't gonna listen to nothing. Who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm from Chi too, okay?
Right.
Don't be telling me no bull crap.
Right.
So check it out. So check it out. I see him the next night, right? So I said, let me just go, just for grins and giggles. Let me just see what he gonna tell me. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I said, hey man, what's going on? You know, I'm in sales mode. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey man, what's going on, bro? I said, did you check it out? He said, yeah, I checked it out. I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, okay, is this dude just really just gonna lie to me straight to my face? You know, I said, yeah. He said, it's one color that I really like. I said, what, a girl like you? That's the one people have started playing, right? And
Oh, you press mute. Or pause. You press mute. You press mute. It should be a microphone icon. The microphone icon at the bottom of the screen. You tap on that, it'll unmute it. It's a microphone at the bottom of the screen. He can hear us. We can't hear him.
Microphone. Microphone.
Oh my God. Okay, let me bring you in one more time. Hold on.
Is that what you did the last time?
Yeah. No way in there.
I'm showing them the microphone.
Why are you doing it? Oh, it's still muted. It's still muted. You got to hit that microphone icon at the bottom.
there we go, right?
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So here's the punchline. So I said, is this dude gonna actually lie to me to my face? That's what I'm saying to myself, right? So I said, so what you think, man? He said, it's one on there that I really like. I said, what, a girl like you? He's like, no. He said, I do. I said, I do what you want me to? I said it just like that. He said, yeah, man, that is a cut. So I said,
Why the hell you ain't play it then?
Microphone again. What is going on? You hit mute again.
I don't think he hit anything.
there we go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
Hey, I keep having people call me, so that's what it is.
Oh.
I wasn't even gonna put that song on the CD.
Wow.
You know,
So that's the
and
story of how it all came about. Right Mac said he liked that song.
I said, you know what?
Detroit song.
I said he a DJ, so
Oh.
I guess he know what's good.
He did. He did
So
know.
I left it on there. I said it wouldn't hurt, and lo and behold, that was the.
Wow. Mute again. Mute again.
People calling me and talk to him.
Mute. It's
That's
muted
people
again.
calling me.
Oh, okay. I got
That's why it's doing that. They blocking him. They on that telling, we see you on the live.
Yeah, and don't call him while he's on the live. Call him after he get off the
My
live.
goodness.
Okay, so we're about to wrap this show up anyway, so we want to go ahead and give Cardell
We
his.
can't hear him.
Somebody's calling him still, so we want to go ahead and give him.
Don't do anything until he can hear us. I mean, we can hear him. Yeah. Cheryl said, put your phone on D and D. What's that?
Do not disturb.
Oh. D and D. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. My goodness. They wait till the time we finna give him his flowers and call him.
Oh God.
I'll do what you want me to. Oh yeah. That's a cut. You got to bring him back on. They can't get us for playing this music because we do own the rights to it. He owns the rights. It's his song.
Give us permission to play it.
He gave us permission to play the song, Facebook.
Now what you gonna do now, Mark? Zuckerberg. What you gonna do, Mark, from Facebook?
He's like, this is
You
y'all,
little hater. No.
this is y'all's last show. Go ahead and enjoy it.
You little hater.
Oh, don't call names. Zuckerberg. Don't say a word. This is our last show on Facebook, y'all. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I wonder why we can never get back up here. That would be hilarious.
We really didn't take a vacation last summer. They cut us off.
No, we took a break for sure.
Being funny.
But they did do too much. They pissed us off for real, for real. We taking a break. Although we had to anyway, but yeah, Facebook, they really annoyed us last year. They were okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't want to get put out.
Yeah, no.
But y'all get the gist of what I'm
Where
saying.
did Cardell go?
I don't know. I sent him
Somebody called him and came and picked him up, didn't they?
I sent him a request, but I gotta take my daughter to class, so I still want to give him his flowers. Cardell, thank you for your contribution to music, to this culture. Not only are you an amazing artist, you are truly an amazing person. Keep on doing what you're doing. I respect your hustle. You've even mentored me on certain things to do with my following and my music, and I'm very grateful for you. So thank you.
And here's what we're going to do. We heard you mentioning the fact that you didn't keep stepping and you should be further along than you are. So my daughter and I are going to come and take care of you and make sure that you got these moves together. Like, that's the least we can do. You family to us.
Yep.
Your cousin is my sister, so that makes me your cousin. So what the?
No, for real.
We'll do that for you. You know, I was impressed at the fact that he's very humble.
Oh, yes.
He's regular, down to earth. He's not walking around where his head can't fit through the door like some of the other artists that sing for us and all that. You know, he's regular people, walk right up to him, you know. So I respect that. I appreciate it. And
So
more
yeah,
power to you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. It's
keep doing what
inspiring.
you're doing, and go ahead and blow up my boy. His name is. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel called Cardell Harrington. And if you're not a subscriber, you're missing out because he already has 3,500 subscribers. That video, I'll do what you want me to, have 374,000 views. So catch up, y'all. Let's go blow him up and check him out.
Yeah, he's
Okay?
good people, and he makes good music. That song is hot. Y'all heard it? Like, I mean, what?
Yes. And he said this was intentional. This was a plan, okay?
Yeah.
He planned this. So yes, we will see you all next
I respect
Friday.
that.
Next Friday, we have another amazing guest. And if you all haven't, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and TikTok called Universal Steppin'. If you haven't already, check out our show last week with Dr. Harmony. And we thank you
Some
all
of the other shows.
for watching. Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching.
Thank y'all for watching. We will see you all next Friday. Have an amazing weekend. I'm going to have an amazing weekend. It's BET Awards weekend.
We'll holler back at you, Cardell. Don't worry about nothing.
Period, Pooh.